having 1 gig of speed of service, I think, in my opinion, which really doesn't mean anything, that 1 gig of service, you shouldn't be losing connection on something, because this, I don't know, it's starting to frustrate me. Alright, I'm going to delete the last one that I just did because it was only 3 minutes long, so there's no use having that still. Okay, so this one it's showing is still live. Alright, well, let's see how long this lasts. I guess I can remove the waypoint now. I'm going to run around this thing and look for the drink zones. Don't tell me there's no drink zones around this entire lake. If you're telling me there's wild boars over here, they gotta get thirsty at some time. Here it looks like poop from moose. It's moose poop. Not what I'm looking for. There's boar tracks. Okay. Boar tracks is a good thing. Now we just need to find a boar need zone. Gray wolf. What is this gonna be, more gray wolf? Nope. Moose. Drink zone. This looks like another drink zone over here also. Please, oh, it doesn't look like boar. Nope, it's more moose. We want boar drink zones, that's what we're looking for. It's gray wolf. And who's sending me messages? Let me see. And it's 11:30 at night. I don't know who would be sending me. Oh. Alright. Okay. Someone just sent me a message. I was going to go see them earlier today, but she wasn't home. And she just said that, you know, she was up in another state visiting at her dad's house. Sorry about that. I'm like, it's all good. Not a big deal. Another day. Not. Oh, damn it. Okay. I just said, it's okay, another day. She said, yes, for sure. And I said, cool, sounds good. Sounds good. Have a nice night. Okay. There we go. Now I'm not seeing any boar drink zones around this. This might be one up here. Hopefully it's not another moose one. Well, those look like boar hoof prints. Be a boar, be a boar, be a boar. Oh, it is gray wolf. Not what I'm looking for. Well, poopy caca. More wolf. Wolf, when you hunt them, you get good money. Jesus. Man, I messaged this woman hours ago. Oh, she said you too. I was like, I messaged her. I want to say at like 3, 4 o'clock, and now she wants to start a conversation. It's like, my woman, I'm way over that. I'm busy now. Okay, so I don't see any boar. That doesn't sound good. Oh, it's just a moose. That I scared off. It's alright, moose is not what we're hunting. We want the boars. Alright, so it looks like there's no boar drink zones at this lake. Oh, let's go check out this lake. But let's stop, check this out on the way there, see what that is. Watch, now that I'm leaving, I'll find boar drink zone, and I'll be like, nope, wolf. When you hunt the wolves in this game, you get good money for them. I don't like hunting the wolves. I like wolves. And actually, one of my dogs, he's more wolf than he is dog. I mean, in his blood, he's more wolf than he is dog. And I do know that in this game, it's just a game, and you're not actually hunting those animals. But sometimes you just have an affinity towards certain creatures. Can't really call them a critter. I saw something moving up there, right in front of me. Oh, a hunting stand. Okay, well, we'll get it. Well, how much are you going to charge me if I just go ahead and bring my own wood? Probably going to be another hunting structure over here. I don't like the hunting structures because they charge. You have to pay to build them and use them. Moose can get pretty mean. Well, I know where I'm going after I hit that structure. Alright, Let's run over here. Except for right here. It's getting dark out. I'm getting tired. I would say sleep till 6 a.m. Yeah. Okay, we're up. And now it's raining. I don't see how it's raining. This is all snow. It should be icing. The detection range of animals used to be like 100 meters or 100 yards. I would love for them to bring that back, and now they extended it out to like 200, 250 yards, which is like forever, a long ways away. And that's why I put my tent up so far away, so it wouldn't spook any animals coming in or out of it. So I'm trying to crouch, getting close to this drink zone, or this water area, just in case there is something out there on the lake. I don't want to frighten them away. I would say that one moose, so we got on the last stream before it cut out, that was a pretty darn good shot, and that was a good moose also. I didn't hear any animals let out a warning sound, so there's probably not any up here. But that's fine. I'll be able to scout drink zones and see what time they may be here. See if there's anything out here right now. I'm not seeing anything. Alright, let's go look for a drink zone. Damn it. Oh, it's also in my wind, so hiding ain't gonna help because it can smell me anyways. Now we're just gonna run around, look for drink zones. Gonna run the perimeter of this lake. That lynx is still, yeah. It looks like nothing drinks here. Alright, one more lake. Oh, yeah. No. Hunting log. This is the one we want to be doing right now. So this is the last lake to check out. And where did that waypoint go? Over there. Mm-hmm. I heard my dog whining, and usually the dog whining means there's a creature real close, or animal. Well, sorry. You can whine all you want. I'm not worried about the animal right now. I gotta find the drink zones. I'd like to do it today. $124 yards out. $168 yards out. Got him. I think I can run now. They know I'm here. Holy crap. That was close. More reindeers. Yeah, that right there, that's a reindeer drink zone. We already figured that one out. Oh, I see boar tracks, so maybe this, we'll find boar drink zone around here also. This is probably going to be a reindeer drink zone. Going to be a lot of reindeer drink zone. Come on, you can do boars. It'll be okay. I was just seeing all. Oh, there's a boar trotting. Okay, let's go. Just, I want to make sure we get all these tracks, just to make sure none of them are boar. And moose. And we're going to claim our kill. That was a good shot. Flesh, right lung, from 144. Harvest check. Wait, what did I get wrong? I shot it with the 338 mag. Improper ammo. Reindeer is class 6. So that means I should have used this gun here. Yep, so that done there for reindeer. Gotcha. Alright, now let's go look to see if we can't find some boar. Some boar hogs. What time is the drink zone? From 4 to 8, and it is 6:50, so I have an hour left. And the reindeer should come back. And this time we'll use the right gun. They will start tentatively coming back. The only thing I don't like about having to use this gun to shoot them with, the 243, they just barely get into that proper ammo type. So when you shoot one, it takes a lot longer for them to go down. It's borderline on the unethical side of things if we were hunting them in real life. Well, that is a bad spot to be in. Once you guys should get up and hoof it. Alright, reindeer, you're safe right now. I'm still looking for boar need zones, so you're safe. Well, okay, no you're not. You're doing the right thing. And I am not seeing any boar drink zones, which is really, really frustrating. And that's what I'm really, really on the hunt for, is the boar hogs. And all this is reindeer right here. Yep. More reindeer. They'll start coming back any moment now. I really wish there had been some boar need zones at any of these 3 lakes, but no, they're all reindeer. Now what is this right here? Moose, moose, reindeer. I know this is wolf. Nope, moose. I thought there was wolf down there also. Maybe that's over here. There it is. There's the wolf one. And what sucks is I have to shoot the boars inside this little area. Though I've seen bunches of boars up here, I got a couple of them. But nope, I have to get them inside this little yellow area. What you looking at? What you looking at, buddy? Help me find a moose. A reindeer. Should be reindeer coming from that way. Any moment now. I know I scared them off twice. Once when I shot one, the other when I was up running. But if I stay here and stay hidden like I am, they should start coming back. What is that up there? And that looks like just a pile of bushes. Now this is like hunting in real life, except for hunting in real life, you can be sitting in one spot for a long time, half a day, without seeing anything. Not like that. Yeah, this is a lot like hunting in real life, where you have to just find a spot and sit there and wait. Or you can get up and run around, but usually the animals are going to smell you and more than likely hear you long before you see them, and they'll be gone long before you are able to get a clear shot. I have hunted once before, and that's what it was. I was sitting in this tree stand, and I had it was in the woods, but there was a little clearing right in front of me, opened up into this really big field. Oh, what is that? Wolves, I think. Disappearing wolves, I guess. Nope, those are reindeer. They're coming back. But yeah, the wind was blowing in my face, which was good, so that way, because nothing was going to be able to smell me. But it was also bad because it was freaking cold. It was freezing my butt off. So I sat in that, and I'm from Florida. Ooh, another need zone eating for moose. That's a female there, not looking for. Yeah, those reindeers are starting to make their way back over here. But so anyway, I sat in that tree stand for hours, freezing my butt off. I just come up here from Florida, and I was in Ohio, and it was November, so it was snowing and cold, and I was freezing. I sat in that tree stand, I said, for hours, just waiting for a deer. And eventually, I said, hell with this. I just got up and started walking away, and as soon as I started walking, I seen a deer come bounding across this clearing right in front of me. I was like, crap. Then I tried to start running through the woods, running to the other side of the clearing to where I knew that a deer was going to be coming out at. And that is where the deer came out and was running, but it was further across the field. And I knew that if I raised up and I took a shot, I knew I could hit that deer. I mean, it wasn't like that far away, but it was far enough away, and it was moving, so I wanted to be on the safe side. I could have got it. I knew I could have. I didn't take the shot. I lowered my gun and just watched it bound away. And the reason I didn't take the shot is because there's always a chance of it missing, and what was behind that deer was a good distance away. It was a long distance away, was houses, and I was using slugs, and slugs will travel further than buckshot, and I just didn't want to take the chance of hitting the house or hitting somebody, so I just let it go. Come on. Y'all want to come back this way. I would really appreciate it if you quit disappearing. That looks like moose tracks. Now this is just getting to be a bunch of old crap. So I'm laying on this frozen lake, crawling through the snow, freezing my butt off. Crap, I think my nuts fell off. About 12 minutes, they're going to start going to somewhere else. Roughly 12 to 32. Because it'll come to a need zone in between 30 minutes before or 30 minutes after it starts, and they'll leave 30 minutes before their zone ends. Well, okay, so they may be leaving right now. To 30 minutes after their zone ends. Yeah, they're moving away. Okay, I have to find the stuff for the boar hogs. This is wolf, moose, reindeer, moose. Oh, did I say moose and gray wolf? Yes, I knew there was gray wolf over there. And they both drink at the same time. Boy, those are some ballsy mooses. Okay, let's just fast travel back to here. I really gotta find those boar hog, that boar hog need zone. What is this over here? Probably a hunting stand, but let's just check it out while we're here. See, another thing I really do not like about this game, excuse me, is it'll tell you, alright, we want you to hunt this animal in this area, but we're going to make it impossible to find them, and there's going to be no need zones for the animal in that area, so you just have to get lucky and find one. That sounds like a moose. Nope, brown bear. I didn't quite hear it that well, my bad. Well, now we see why I'm not a professional trekker, huh? But, so it's almost like you just have to get lucky and find one strolling through the area, which makes the game really aggravating and annoying. Oh, this is a brown bear feed zone. Yep. So between 4 and 8 brown bears will be there. Grizzlies. excuse me. That's another thing that's really aggravating about this game is, it's not aggravating, but the brown bears in this game, they're really timid. They will run away, and I don't know, it's like you will frighten them. That's what I'm looking for. Boar hog. And I know in real life, brown bears will attack you. They will tear you up. They're not like gonna run away. Like in the comic books, Wolverine, he didn't take any crap from anybody. He was always, you don't leave me alone, leave me alone. You know what, you're not gonna leave me alone? Fine. And he wasn't scared of nothing. But in the movie X-Men, the first one, he was such a puss. Especially with... Alright, here's your 6 to 12. Alright, so this is a time for boar hogs to be here. So now I know what time they're going to be in this area. Which is going to make this a lot easier to hunt them. Alright, go find out what this is. It looks like a bear home. I'm walking right into it. This fishing man in the boat represents
wonderful discovery.
Right here from the line.
This Bronze Age painting is one of our local Easter eggs. The people who painted these were ancient hunters just like you, but millennia ago, with no guns and no hunter mate. Keep your eyes open for more of this as you explore the taiga. They are rare finds.
Cool. Paint me. I'm glad we found the boar rest zone. I wonder if this is more boar stuff here. It is. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So between 8 and 10. And I probably scared them all away. So what we gotta do is just, I guess, wait for them to come back. Which really should not take them that long at all. Just keep, hey, you're a puppy. Go wrangle one of those boars for me. Well, they're probably not going to come from that way because that's right there. That's right in my wind. Which will, they'll be able to smell me coming from there to there. Oh, 6 to 10. So you gotta keep an eye out for any sign of movement, hoping those boar hogs come back. I know they call them wild boars. Well, I call them boar hogs. That's what we call them down in Florida. He said, you don't want to mess with the boar hogs, or they will mess you up. Boar hogs are mean little critters. I had my uncle, he had a, he had a pet, like a little pot-bellied pig. He lived out in the country, and one of my friends from up north came down there and was staying with us. And we were telling him about the stuff in the woods to be careful about. Some, you know, there are bears, but you're probably never going to see one because it's really rare. There are also golden panthers. Again, those are even rarer than the bears, so the chances of you running into one of those are rare. So we also have alligators, but we really, honestly, you really ain't got to worry about the alligators. We are not their prey. They're pretty much going to run away and leave us alone. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? It's worth it if you like waiting and hunting, like realistically. I think it is like. I mean, I found that I'm supposed to be hunting boar hogs right now, and this is a boar hog. Oh, need zone. And I see what time they usually use this need zone, so I'm sitting there waiting for them to come up, so I can hunt them down. But if you do you like hunting, Brando? I mean, if you like hunting, I can see it worth it. I mean, it's not a lot of excitement and adventure, like a typical shooting game. But they have if you were to buy the game, where's my reserve selection? It only comes with like this map, and I think I don't know which maps it comes with, but I want to say only 3 or 4 maps does it actually come with. And every new map, like this map, and 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 this map, they all cost extra. It's like $8 per map. Oh, that's a bear. Nope, that's a moose. That's why I'm not a trekker. $8 per map. And it has different maps, have different animals. Okay, well, if you like Cabela, I think you would like this one more because it's more realistic. And you're not going to be like your dad get killed by a bear, then 25 years later you're going to go take revenge and hunt that bear down. Which, I don't know the lifespan of bears. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that's a moose. Well, if he comes within range, which he is, we'll get him. Alright, so he's about 90 yards out. Moose, that's class 8. So this gun right here. Let's see if we want a good shot on him. Come on, moose. Let's see. Yep, he's going down. We got him. It was a good shot. So now we're going to go claim him. Not what I was wanting, but it'll do. I was wanting the wild boar, but that moose showed up and that was just a target of opportunity. What is this? This is, no, there's wild boar tracks. Where did I see that moose at? Right there is where I spotted it. Oh, right there. And there's what I'm looking for. Blood. Alright. So now we're just going to follow its tracks. And there it is. And if you can't find it, and if you can't find the moose, you can have your dog try and track it. Can you find it? Can you find out where it's at? Can you find it, girl? Where's it at? And then you'll be able to see that the trajectory of the bullet. What you use, a Rangemaster 338. I use a 338 Magnum polymer tip bullet from 90 yards away. And here on the left side, it was a male, 1,000 pounds, light brown, and there's a picture of it. Good boy, you found it. Good girl, I mean. Alright, I know there's a bunch of animals around this area right here, so I'm going to go over this way so that way it's not so boring waiting for it. I'll try and just do this mission offline so it's not as boring. Do you want to see a different map? Let's see, I'm right there, so if I'm right here, I know there's a bunch of animals up here between 12 and 1600, and we got about a little while before the animals start coming up here. Would you like to see a different map, Brendo? Because I have all the maps. I have Africa, which is a fun one. Okay. What I was talking about earlier is it used to be 100 yards was the animal detection rate. They would detect you within 100 yards, and they had an update a while ago where they upped that to 200 yards is their detection rate, which I do not like. I wish I'd take it back down to 100 yards. It just makes it a little easier. And also in the lower left-hand corner where it says you can see the lower right-hand corner, I'm sorry, where it says idling, then you can see that compass moving around. That green is the wind. So right now I'm facing the wind, so the wind is coming at my back and going out towards me, so any animal that way will be able to smell me, and any animal that way will not be able to smell me. And then to the right of that is your health, and then underneath that is your heart. If you're running really far a lot, that heart will start beating a lot faster, and it'll make your gun unsteady when you're trying to aim. Oh, I see something. Oh, and it saw me too. The next to that is how easy you are to get spotted. And seriously, what grizzly is going to run away like that and be that scared? That ain't going to happen. Grizzlies are freaking mean. So I'm going to run over here. Oh yeah, you're not going to walk up on this one. I mean, sometimes you're going to wish you could. But it's not likely. I mean, you may run up on someone, but they're not going to be sitting there once you get there. Whoa, what's that? I see something. So there's a moose at 200 yards. Now this is set for 338. So did I get it? Yes, I did actually. Just had to aim it a little low because I. Oh yeah, you do want to zero in your rifles once you get that skill. Then, like, if you see if they're in the far right hand side, it says 328, 164, 82 yards. That's what your gun is zeroed for. You actually have to unlock that trait to do that, and that is in here, like Stalker. This is where you, when you get the skill points, this is where you unlock stuff. And you're never going to be able to unlock everything, which sucks. So you have to figure out which ones you want. And then there's Ambusher, which is these skills here also. And there's also then there's perks, which you're going to unlock. Again, you're not going to unlock all of them, but there's archery, shotgun, handgun, and rifle perks. But some perks, see right there, unlocks short range 0, unlocks long range 0. That's going to be for any gun that you use. It's not just for the where do I see that moose at? Right there. Damn, I shot that thing from a distance, didn't I? Dang it, I want to see if I can find another animal. I'm going to look at it. If you look at an animal in the upper right-hand corner... There. It'll have a little number which will tell you what class animal that is. And you have to use... You don't have to, but to get the most money out of the kill, you're going to want to use the correct class gun. And right there you can see that 238, 338 recommended classes. It says 7, 8, 9. That's what you're going to want to use that for those animals. I have right here the 22 Hornet. That's recommended class 1 and 2. And this one, the 243, is classes 2 through 6. So I pretty much have all the classes covered. And if they come close like a bear, I will switch over to the Sunberg, the 454. That's recommended classes 4 through 9. And I seen something moving up there, didn't I? Thought. Alright, here's where I shot that moose at. I seen the blood. Where did I see it at? There, no. Okay. Right here it is. I thought, yep, there it is. And that was a vital organ hit, which is what you want. And I don't know where it went, so I'm going to go ahead and find it, puppy. Oh, she's that way. Yeah, I know. You're unhappy. Oh, that's oh, a lynx. I don't think I've gotten one of those yet. But after we get this, I'll show you my hunting lodge. Oh, here's a moose. Flesh, stomach, liver. And that was silver. See up there in the upper left, it says Medved Tega National Park, Class 8. So I wanted to use a Class 8 weapon to take that down without losing any of the integrity of the kill. Because losing integrity just means you don't get paid as much for it. And there is another thing in this game that hey Brando, do you like hunting lodges, or were you gonna show your trophies? Do you like the hunting lodge? Do you like a place where you can show your trophies when you get really good kills, Brando? Oh, the trophies? I mean, right there. Alright, now you see in the upper right hand corner where it says traveling nervous, and then in that thing that it shows an 8, that's telling you what class gun you want to use. I'm going to show you my trophy lodge in a minute here. So this is he's about 200 yards out. I don't know where he went now. Alright, that's cool. I'm going to show you my trophy lodges. See, I have 2 lodges. This is oh, I can have 3. Well, actually, I can have 3 of these. Oh, I think 5 of these, 5 of these, 5 of these. But I only have 2 right now. This is my main lodge, and this is my when I get diamond animals and when I make multi-mounts, I put them in this lodge, which I'll show that one second. I'm going to go to this one, because I actually have an animal that I need to place in the lodge. I can't remember what it was I shot. All I know is I texted and read one. See, these are all animals I shot. Canadian goose, red deer, bighorn sheep, another Merriam turkey, the Cape buffalo, more goose. This is just not a main one. A Roosevelt elk, a pronghorn, white-tailed deer, mountain goat, mountain lion, another mountain lion, and a lion. In this room I have a Roosevelt elk, another lion, another lion. What different type of game? Like, well, these are all these right here. I've hunted these. Everything in this room. These are ones that I've shot, and I decided to make a to taxidermize. I have another animal I just shot recently, and oh, I have 3 of them. Another whitetail, a gray wolf, and a wild boar. Can I place anything on here? Wild boar, gray wolf, and whitetail. Yeah. So everything you see here is stuff that I have hunted. Moose. I got all these in Africa. And there's also not only the Cape buffalo, there's a plains bison, Rocky Mountain elks, mule deer. Come on. What is it? Is this another mule deer? No, whitetail. Oh, all land. You're going to be on foot for all of it. Oh, and you can get alligators if you in the Mississippi map. And they're coming out with a new map later this month. It's going to be in Australia, and you're going to be able to get crocodiles, saltwater crocodiles, and kangaroos. That map is coming out later this month. But yeah, no, it's all, you're on foot for everything. See, this is a multi-mount. Whitetail, 3 white-tailed deers. I had to hunt 3 whitetails, and then I can make a multi-mount out of them. And this one is mouflons, and 1 mouflon with 3 gray wolves. That was, I just had to get each one separately, and then once I had all 3 of them, I could make the 1 mount. And here's 2 whitetails, a Rio Grande turkey, and a Merriam turkey, 2 Canadian geese, yes, there's a Canadian goose, there's a Merriam turkey, a red fox with a rabbit, mountain lion, and an elk, mountain lion and something else. another moose. In the last room in this one, 2 bears. I bet you that's the wife bear right there, because she's yelling, and the husband's like, "What the hell? Why are you yelling at me now?" 2 lions, and lastly, the blue wildebeest. I put that one here by itself because that one's a diamond. That's a diamond trophy. Alright, so let's... This is one of my... Oh, no! Wrong map. Wrong map. I'm sorry. That's the map we just came from. Oh, yeah, you can also do it once they're already there. I could hit buttons and you'll see them change. I'll show you that. You can change the way the mount is. Actually, even it doesn't have to be a multi-mount. I'll show you. You can even do it with a single one. Alright, so see right here, next pose. Yes. That's not the... Yerhanka Savannah, that's the one I'm trying to get to. I don't know why, this is just my... I like hunting the Cape Buffalo. But... they do not go easy on you, let me tell you. What time is it? 9:43. And their drink zone is at 9 to 12, so it's just starting. 9 to 12. I'm right. That's Warhogs. Alright. We're gonna run out down here. You gotta be careful with the Cape Buffaloes. No, you can do multiplayer. Yes, you can do multiplayer, and you can hunt together with people. And if you, like I said, to host a map, or to go to play single player, or to make a multiplayer map, you have to have actually bought the map. But if you're playing multiplayer, you can join anyone's map. You do not have to own the map to go and hunt on that map. As long as there's one person, the trophy room, you can't see another person in the room. But like when I was sitting there looking at trophy lodges, see right here, friends lodges. So I can go to these people's. These are friends I play with. They have lodges, and I can go to their lodges and go up and walk around and look and see what they have. So I know if you try and go into the trophy lodge with them, you will not be able to see each other. But they can go in your lodge and walk around and look around it. But if you try and go into a multiplayer map, and it's a map that you don't own, you can still play in it, but there's got to be one person on that map that actually owns it, and then you're fine. But if like the one person that owns it leaves, it's going to kick you out in like 5 minutes. But most people, yeah, all you have to do is go look at the server list, and you'll be able to see how many people are in the map, or There's a lot of details you can look at, like or how long the person's been there, or how long it's been running, just to give you an idea of it. You know, I can get a four-wheeler to run out here, but I
You've
don't.
got the hunter's sense. Follow those tracks.
Man, I already have a bunch of warthogs. I don't need another one. The very first, I'm gonna tell you something. The very first time I played this game, it was shortly after it first came out. I did not get into it. I only had it for a couple of weeks, and I sent it back. Didn't care for it. And then see what it is. No, you don't have to. You can well, at first you do, but like these little huts right here, you can fast travel to them. And I could also there. I'll show you. Come on. There we go. I do want to show you a need zone, because when you find need zones, that's, I mean, there will be a couple of animals spawned on the map running around at first, and that dog is barking because there's an animal close by. Yes. But they make a lot of noise and they're going to scare animals off a lot, so I try not to use them too much. And if you ruin and destroy your vehicle, don't worry about it. It'll make another one. And this is why I don't usually try and go where I'm going on a motorized vehicle, because you see all those Cape buffaloes are running away because we spooked them all. But it's okay, because what I want to show you, I'm looking for something if I can show you. But when you first start the game, there's not going to be a lot of animals. I mean, I know you're not seeing much running around here, but it's going to be really hard to see any at all. I mean, you're not going to be able to find that many of them. But what you're going to want to do is, I'm trying to find it. Uh-oh. Come on, pull that damn gun out. Thank you. See what I mean? Cape buffaloes, they don't play. Oh crap! They don't play. And this one's about to die. Yep. Anything over 2 shots, you lose integrity of it and you don't get as much money for it. So I got $934 for that one because I shot it 4 times. And this one, I shot this one 5 times and only got $791 out of that one. Alright, what makes animals spawn in? I'm looking for... Oh, I got a reward. Harvest wildlife with an uncommon or rare fur color. Okay. Yay, we want money. That's new. Those little rewards like that are new. They didn't used to be in the game. But what I'm looking for now is a need zone. In order, you're going to want to find need zones first thing when you start the game, because that's what spawns animals in. I'm trying to find one. Okay, there's one right there. So I'll be able to show you what they look like. Now you're going to find them off in the middle of a fresh. That means the Cape Buffalo was here fairly recently. I mean, you're going to find need zones all over the place. There's going to be rest areas, and there's going to be ones where they eat. And that just tells you what animal is going to be in that area and what time, around what time, so you can try and hunt them and know when they're going to be there. But the easiest need zones to find are going to be the drink zones, because to find those, just go look around water. And I'm not seeing one here, which is making this aggravating. I know that there's one there, but it's not showing to me because I already found it. So let's go look at this map, on this lake right here. Alright, there it is. Just want to make sure there's no lions sitting down there waiting for me. Yeah, lions are worse than the Cape Buffalo. See, we went from the frozen tundra, ice everywhere, to the sweltering heat of Africa. I think we're going to catch a cold. Ducks. Yay, yay! Yeah, you'd think so, but no, that actually damages you. I've tried that. Right, I'm just running around this thing trying to find a need zone for you so you know what they look like. Or a drink. I don't care right now. Any need zone would be nice, but when you want to find one, they're nowhere to be found. But running around any source of water, that's usually a good spot to find them. See, have I got them all the way around this map? I have. You know what? I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna get on a four-wheeler and I'm gonna zoom around the map on a four-wheeler so that way we can cover it quicker. And don't worry about blowing up your four-wheeler, because you will destroy it eventually. They'll give you another one. The need zones, that's what I'm trying to find one to show it to you. There's three different kinds. There's the food, drink, and resting. Huh. And I can still see them on a four-wheeler. Let's see what... It might be easier to find them on another map, one that I haven't, Yes, only four-wheelers. Rancho del Aurora. Let me see this one. Hope you brought your passport. Now we're in Mexico. Good. Mission objective. Alright. So I'm going to go that way. And we definitely should find some need zones on the way there, because I haven't really explored this map hardly at all. Oh! And those things right here, that means you shot an animal there, and that's hunting pressure. So animals will be more nervous over there. It doesn't matter what you shot over there. It just, you could shoot, like I said, I shot a turkey. Let's say I shot a turkey over there. Doesn't matter. Deer will still be nervous over there. And you have to find need zones to get animals, because the more need zones you find, the more animals will spawn in. I don't know exactly how many need zones there are, but there's a lot. For each different type. But like right here, that's a need zone on the map. It tells me there will be a Rio Grande turkey in that area between 11 and 1400, and coyotes between 7 and 1100. That's a rest zone, and this is a drink zone. That's the white-tailed deer between 8 o'clock and 11 o'clock. Oh, that's, I just go like this, so that way if I can see. And need zones is it's gonna look like track marks, but if it's a rest zone, it's gonna look like a bunch of grass. It's gonna be a white outline, like a silhouette of grass, kind of crushed over, and that's gonna be a rest zone. A drink zone is just gonna be a whole bunch of paw prints down in one area. I'm going the wrong way. And that's going to be around water. A feed zone will be a bunch of paw tracks also, but unless it's a carnivore, then it'll be like a corpse, like a deer carcass, or a big slab of a rack of ribs.
U.S. hunters love the glass terrain.
All right there. That's a track.
Cover, tracking's the way to go.
So that's not a need zone. That's just a track zone if you want to track that animal. In the upper right hand corner, you see that glowing? That's a rest zone. That's what the rest zones look like. And you're going to want to claim every single one that you can find, and that will make more animals spawn into the game. Not immediately, but that's how you get more animals. Oh. Yeah, this is a rest zone, I think. Nope, that's a need zone, feeding zone for pronghorn. And all the blue ones right there, those blue ones are the ones that are all claimed with that one. Oh, right there. There's that turkey that's been sitting there yelling at me. At 60 yards away. And now he's flying away. Turkeys don't fly that far though, in real life. And I did not get it. So that's more pronghorn. More pronghorn. So now I right there, pronghorn 6. That means 6 more pronghorns will spawn onto this map. Oh, and there's a turkey one. So now that turkey I know will be around here at that time every day. That's the eat zone for turkeys. And I just used a lot of ammo. That was for the 220, the 22, that was a 22 Hornet. And these are the different guns you can get. The 223 Doset, 270 Huntsman. The 270s are all pretty much the same, just different colorations. Not much difference between them. The 300 Cannon Magnum, which is a good gun. 7mm Express, or 7mm 4570, which is supposed to be a badass gun in real life, but in this game it's kind of underpowered. The 50 cal inline, that's a muzzle loader, I think. Yep. 30-06, a 308, no, a 303. Another muzzle loader, musket, the 50 cal cap lock. The 470B Apex, which that is a beast. 22 Hornet, that's what I was just shooting at that turkey with. The M1 Grand, another 7mm, a 6.5 Lightning, a no, 6.5, the 308, 338, 243, Mosin Nagant, the 338, Cyclone 45. That's an air rifle. It's very quiet. Yeah, it's an air rifle. 22, just a 22 long rifle. Another Whitlock model 38. It's a 3030. 308 AR platform. 223 AR. 22 long rifle AR. You got the 243, 44 Panther, 44 Magnum, 45, 10mm, the 22 long rifle, 22 LR pistol, 357 Magnum, the 410 or 445 Colt. You can switch between putting 410 rounds or 45 Colt in there. The Rhino 454, and this is the one that I shot those Cape Buffaloes with, the 454s. And then you have your shotguns, 12 gauge, 12 gauge, 12 gauge, a bunch of 12 gauges, and there's also There is a 20 gauge, I believe. Oh, Grelic drilling. You can put a 9.3 by 74R or 16 gauge. That's in the Grelic. 1891. That's a 10 gauge. 10 gauge. This one is a 20 gauge. More 20 gauges. And lastly, you got the bows. Longbows, crossbows, and recurves. And as for the ammo, you can just get different types of ammo. Polymer tip, soft point, polymer tip, soft point, that's what they are. Polymers just have better penetration, but not as much expansion, and obviously the soft points are completely opposite, better expansion. You get more expansion over penetration with the polymers. I know there's a way to get out of here. So I was trying to run to that, yeah, right there. There it is. Trying to get to some water to find the drink zones. You know, I should have just grabbed the four-wheeler, since I'm not really hunting, I'm just showing you around the thing. Oh, next to the heart, you see how the heart is beating really fast? That means if I try and aim down sights, it's going to be wavy all over the place. Just to show you what I mean. See, it's like that just because his heart's beating too bad. And then right next to the heart, that white circle, that's just how your visibility to any animals. And then you can also see next to that is how much noise you're making. But if you want to, that right there means it's going to be hard for them to, like that, it's going to be hard to see you because you're not moving and you're crouched low to the ground. Antelope jackrabbit. The warning thumps or warning cries, that means they hear you usually. So you'll hear warning cries, which means they sense you and they're trying to do warning off. And there's also mating calls. Oh! Do I have any on me? I do. I have one for jackrabbit caller. Oh, predator. So that's a deer. Word pronghorn. But I could call. That's to try and call predators in. And you do have there is cover scent, but in my opinion, the cover scent, it just slightly reduces your scent. So in my opinion, it's not really worth it. When I first started the game, I tried to use it a lot, and then I found out it was just a waste of money. But they do have a pheasant. I don't have a shotgun on me. But they do have like white-tail deer scent, moose scent, different animal scents that you can put out that will attract them to come to your position. I'm not going to go all that quiet just for a pheasant. And this is not a need zone, this is just a track if you want to start trying to track them. And there's a pheasant. That's a white-tailed warning call. It's class 6. That's going to be too much for it. I'll be able to get it with this one. And you can go slower like that, so you're making a lot less noise. And as loud as that call was, I have to assume it was fairly close to my position. That's pronghorn. No, that's a whitetail. I can get up and run now. They know I'm here. I think that was a pretty good shot. One shot drop. Yeah! And we got $715 for that one. I would taxiderm it, but that's not a very impressive rack. So we'll just claim it for get the money for it. That many deer right here. I'm wondering if there's a need zone. That's why they were all here. Either that or they were just coming from one. Deer poop. Very fresh. Yeah, it goes just now, very fresh, old, and very old, just to give you an idea of how long that animal was there. But they do have sales on this game a lot. If you look at it right, I mean, they are coming out, like I said, with a new map later this month. So, and I think they're probably going to be having a sale on the game pretty soon. They usually have a sale on it right before they drop a map, and then all the other maps they put nope, you get it right away. See, right now I have $39,552. You get it immediately. You gotta be careful because you can jump off these and you can die, which just means you'll respawn.
Looks captivating, no? Except a lot of the problem with ranches like this one is what you can't see. We've sucked up so much of the groundwater for cattle that areas that used to be wetlands are turning arid year-round. The grasslands are
So what that did
grass.
is
It's
a lookout tower.
Native plants.
All the it just made these areas right here
I once saw a saguaro,
visible.
you know, one of those classic
Don't know what they are yet because you have to
surrounded by
run to
buffalo
them.
grass, burst into flames. It was one of the kicks in the rear I needed to finally sell off the last of our cattle.
This game,
Anyway,
that's a good deal. Because that's a really good deal. Wait, the game is $8 or the map? Because the maps are usually they usually charge. See right there, I got $1,000, and you see now I have $40,000, and it was $39. So they give you the money immediately. Make sure you're not just buying a map pack, because the map packs are usually $8.
Anyway, you're here to evaluate the facilities.
Game, then that's actually pretty good because that's usually the price of the map packs.
I'll make it worth your while, of course.
And it's probably on sale, like I said, because they're dropping a new map later this month.
There should be a pair of fencing pliers on the countertop in the
How much are the map packs? when I bought the game, I bought the I got the version correct. Yeah, usually 30. The version I bought came with the I think I bought the gold edition or something like that. It came with the dog, a couple of the map packs, and the gun packs. All right. I'm going to pause this real quick so I can go look and see what the different things that they have. I don't know if you'll still be able to... Can you still hear me? Yeah, it says only microphone audio is being broadcast. So I'm going to look at something. I'll tell you exactly which one I bought when I bought it, because it was... Hunter... Call of the Wild. Oh damn! Yeah, it's only $7.49 right now. That's actually not bad at all. I'm just looking. Damn, they have so many different packs. Alright, I'm coming back. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good price. So they're selling the game right now for cheaper than actual map packs. And just look through all the different packs, and you're going to see that what you're not going to get in the base game, which is going to have to be additional purchases. So from what you're seeing, if you enjoy, if you're liking what you're seeing, then yeah, it can provide many hours of entertainment and many hours of boredom while you're sitting there waiting to find an animal. Like I'm doing right now, running around trying to find need zones. That's that deer that I just shot. Also a good idea to always unlock those as soon as you find them, because that's where you can buy ammo, guns, get your dogs if you bought the dog, and four-wheelers. I don't know if four-wheelers come to the game or you have to purchase that. I'm not sure. Bighorn sheep. That's just a tracking zone. Oh yeah, you are 184% correct on that one. They're just trying to make more money. They also have like different weapon packs for different guns, and which it wouldn't be too bad. Like, but the 223, I own a 223, and all right, is it a very strong gun? No, it's underpowered to hunt a deer, but it's not as weak as this gun game makes it out to be. The 4570, that's very underpowered in this game. And when you if you shoot a buffalo with a 4570, it's really hard to take them out with it. It's almost like it's almost on the edge of being underpowered for the buffalo. And I'm like, that's bullshit, because the 4570 is actually the gun responsible for almost wiping out all the buffaloes in America. It's the one that almost made them go extinct. But now in this game, you're going to make them underpowered. And like I said, the Mosin Nagant is seriously underpowered in this game. Oh, I see a need zone. But yeah, so finding these need zones is going to be paramount to populating. Yay, rabbits. So excited to be getting more of those. If you can't tell, I really don't care about hunting the rabbits. There's no money in them. And they have a stands that you can buy, and they also have ground blinds. Alright, if you're in a stand, it makes your visibility 0, so nothing can see you. I don't have a 300 blackout. I got a 450 Bushmaster though. I want to go to Pennsylvania as soon as I can afford to. Take the vacation time off and go hunt the bear. Yeah, that's what I have my 450 Bushmaster for. I can go from pretty much anything I want to hunt. Deer up to bear. I would use the Mosin Nagant, but I'm not allowed, since it's a step down cartridge, or a cartridge with the you know what I'm talking about. It's not straight walled. I can't hunt with that in this state. And when I go to hunt the bear, I think I would definitely want the 450 Bushmaster over the Mosin Nagant, just because the 450, that's just a big hunk of lead, and it has some expansion to it, so it'll definitely I don't want that bear coming at me. Well, it's going to be a black bear, so they typically are very skittish around. So I think they would just run away. But like I said, I think, and I'd hate to be up there in a tree shooting at a bear to find out I was wrong and it's going to come at me. That's why I think I'm going to buy a 357 Magnum minimum at least, to have it, so that way if a bear tries to come up in that tree at me. See, I had somebody tell me, oh, you know, why would you be in a tree? You know, bears can climb trees. I said, I do know that. I am very, very well aware of that. But do you realize that, I don't know what the regulations in Texas are. I'm in Ohio. I used to live in Florida, and I just moved up here to Ohio, and you can't have a step-down cartridge now. It can only be a straight wall cartridge. I was going to buy a 4570 government, but girlfriend bought me the 450 Bushmaster, and I was looking at different. I was looking at the ballistics between the two, and it blew my mind that a 450 actually outperforms the 4570. I mean, not a lot. It's not like a huge amount, but it does inch it out. Not quite as much recoil. Well, you're telling me I could have ran here? I could have. That's the one I wanted to go. It's okay. Since I'm here, I'll just get the four-wheeler. Oh, and this is also, here's one thing that bothers me a lot about this game. If you want to pass the time, see, it's going to cost $250 to pass the time. And then if you do it again right away, the price goes up, and the price will keep going up if you keep on doing it in short bursts. But one good thing though is over some time that price will the price of it will go down, so it doesn't stay up. It doesn't, you know, stay up permanently. It will slowly start going back down. But I still don't like that it goes up at all. I don't like that there's a price at all. Even in your tent. Even if you use your tent, the price goes up. It's like, what, you're charging me for using the tent that I already own? In the middle of nowhere? Nice. I got the CVA Wolf in 50 cal. That's a muzzle loader. And then I have a HMR 17. We have two 22s. Hey MK, what's up, buddy? Oh yeah, I don't have anything like that. The only guns I have with scopes on them are the CVA Wolf, the HMR 17, and 450 Bushmaster. And then there's my 12 gauge and the Mosin and AR. And I did just buy a air rifle, a Gamma Wildcat Whisper, late last year. Here's another thing I don't like. I have to come up with... I don't need a gun out right now. Hey, a hunting blind. It's going to cost me $2,100 to build it. But that will stay there. That'd be nice. I would like a AR... Whatever air rifle you got. I shot a rat once with the with the Mosin gun. I would like a AR 450 Bushmaster. That'd be kind of cool. Though I do like my 450. The only thing is the magazine that it came with only holds 3 rounds. It's basically just for hunting, and they want to make sure it was legal because you can only have 3 rounds in the mag or in the gun. Period. In Ohio. So now that's a fast travel point. I'll be able to fast travel there at any time. Anything that's white, it's already been claimed I can go to. Anything that's green is something I have to discover. What brand is it? Is it Gamo or I gotcha. I've seen the Ruger ones. I like Ruger. Ruger's a good gun. When I bought my Gamma one, I seen the Ruger ones up there, but I don't know why I went with that Gamma. Something about it just drew me to it more. That'd be cool. I was talking to somebody. I'm trying to remember what game it was. I was talking to someone that they know or they work somewhere that makes ammo. Nice. That is really nice, bud. Shit. I'm not allowed to buy any more guns right now because the old lady would get pissed off. And I told her, don't worry about it, the safe is full. Oh, I know. This tire AUG. But, yeah, there was a gun place that said I could have 50% off anything in the store. I'm like, oh god, I need to buy another safe. I have another hunting game on my laptop. It's Way of the Hunter, which is supposed to be a really good game also. It's more the animals age, and they can die of old age, and
I don't know what I think about these parades they've started doing. I'm not a traditionalist, but it's a bit tacky, I guess.
that's cool. I think yours is probably more powerful than mine is. Because mine doesn't say Magnum anywhere on it. And this is what I do also when I first go to a map before I really get it opened up. I just cruise around finding all the green parts. Oh, I found a need zone. This looks like a drink zone. I think that's what mine goes, is about 1200 FPS. See, drink zone. And this is what the drink zones look like close to water. So between 8 o'clock and 11 o'clock, the whitetail will be here drinking. What is that? Oh, and bighorn sheep between 11 and 14. You know what? I'm going to make sure I claim all these drink zones. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we know the animals are going to be here at that time. So we want to get 250 yards away from this drink zone. I did not know that. FN, I would love to get an FN57. I think Ruger makes a 5.7 also, and I really like Ruger. How far away from my 180? I want to get at least 250. I'm saying here, my Bushmaster's a Ruger. I bought girlfriend a Ruger 1022. I had a Ruger one. I liked it at first. I thought it was awesome, but that front handguard, you could not take it off and you cannot take that front handguard off and put a quad rail on it, and that just made me hate it. Other than that, I thought it was a great gun. It's just that handrail issue I did not like. So I ended up, I don't know what brand of Ruger I have now. I'm not Ruger, I'm sorry, 5.56. So 8 to 11 and 11 to 14, so about 8 o'clock. That's when the deer are going to get here. Rest till 8 o'clock. Yeah, rest. How? I took the hand... I liked how you could just unscrew that thing and put the and take the handguard off. And I had a handrail, a quad rail that I tried to put. I could not get it in there. I even took it up to the gun store, and he looked at it and he goes, "Yeah, I can't get this on here." He couldn't do it, so I ended up selling it to the owner of the gun store and bought another AR. That was the only thing I did not like about it. And other than that, I thought it was awesome. I'm not big on Glock, and nothing wrong with. I mean, it just the only reason I don't like Glock is because of the image. People are always like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my Glock. I'm gonna get my." It just, I just don't like how thugs always want to talk about the Glock. So it's just because of that image is the only reason I don't like Glock. Oh, I did buy a new pistol a few months ago. I had a Smith & Wesson 40, and I sold it, and I bought the damn it. It's a new type of gun. Here, give me a second. I'm going to try to remember. I gotta put my glasses on. I'm having a brain fart right now, and I don't know why I cannot remember. You know, a High Point, there ain't nothing wrong with High Point. I've seen torture tests with those, and those actually work very, very well. I'm looking at my videos right now. Oh, I'm trying to find out. That's not right. Okay, I know what it is. Tell me what you think of this one. My last, with it, not only do they get shot, but they get shot by High Point. It's just an ugly brick, which it doesn't matter if it still functions like it's supposed to. That's all. That's all that matters. If you can use it and it. I bought a Canic rifle, dude. What do you know about Canic? And because from what I know about them, I think they are awesome. Right? Yeah. I like my rifles also. There should be some deer coming around here. Yeah, I guess Canic. I mean, even their from what I hear, and their triggers are phenomenal triggers. And but I said I bought the Rival, which is it's a competition gun. It's a speed gun. It was made for competition, and so they put it. I guess I don't know. Bolt shotguns. My HMR 17 is a bolt action, and obviously my Mosin Nagant's a bolt action, and my 450 Bushmaster is a bolt action. My HMR 17 is a Savage. Did I say Ruger? If I did, I was wrong. But it's a Savage HMR 17. I only bought it because I didn't have one and I wanted one. Actually, the way everything's going with our government and the money situation, it's only going to get worse until we get this potato out. That's why I went and bought that air rifle. Savage is a really good brand. I have nothing bad to say about them. But yeah, the reason I bought the air rifle is because I see rabbits around here all the time, and I've even seen turkeys out across the road. So if shit gets really bad, where I actually have to hunt something for food, sometimes I have some. I don't live in a city. I live in a town, and I live inside the town limits. So not too heavy. So since I live inside town limits right now, I'm sorry, I was just reading your thing. Since I live within town limits right now, I wanted the air rifle, so if I can get those turkeys or rabbits for food without making a loud report so cops aren't called. I used to live out in the country, which I wish I still. I love it out in the country. Quiet, go out in the backyard, fire off a few hundred rounds, ain't nobody say a damn word. Can even shoot off some tannerite and have some fun and no one cares. Though they probably think it's just a thunderclap, 'cause that's what it sounds like. Eight. So it's about time the deer are supposed to be here. I'm gonna go out there by where that flag is. Yeah. Tannerite's just fun. Really. I think it's fun about tannerite when you shoot it, you can feel the shockwave in your chest when it comes back past you. It's like, damn. And it sounds like a thunderclap going off, and it reverberates and echoes across the sky and everything like that. It's awesome. You're about 3.5 to 4 hours from me. I'm in do you know where Edgerton is, MK? Alright, it's a bigger town. Do you know where Bryan, Ohio is? Oh. I live in the northwest corner of Ohio. So this is where the deer are going to be drinking. Gotcha. Neighbors that just can't keep their mouths shut and mind their own business, right? The only way you are how you are, I know nothing about you, except for you're developing video games. That's all I know really about you, bud. Gotcha. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That just means you're a smart person. When I lived in New Orleans, you know, New Orleans is a very dangerous place. I lived down there for 9-10 months, and I'm a happy-go-lucky, not give a fuck person. I just walk around, just fucking enjoy myself, having a good time, drinking, shit like that. And I never had anything. No one ever fucked with me or tried anything. And I tell people it's because, for one, you have to have situational awareness. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't walk around like like you're scared of everything, jumping. Just walk around like you don't care. You're having fun. You're having a blast. But you got to stay aware. Be aware of your surroundings. When I'm walking down Bourbon Street, I would walk around. I would look around to see what's around me. You make a look to the left, make a look to the right. Not like I'm scared. Just like I'm just glancing around, just checking out my surroundings. And if I seen somebody looking at me, I would point at them and nod, but just like saying, "Hey, how you doing?" And I wasn't nothing hostile about it. It was just like saying, "Hey, how you doing?" And I tell people, I said, all that did was it just let them know that I see them. What the hell is my dog doing over there? And so now those people, they know I see them, and so they're going to be looking for an easier target, someone that's not aware of them, that they can try and sneak up on. And that's just situational awareness. Know what's going on, know who's around you, and just be aware of it. And be ready. I heard that deer. I wish I had a deer collar on me, but I don't. I'm just scanning for any movement. I don't have any. Just got a wolf and a bloodhound. The wind blows around, they bark. Why would they try and burn your house down? Where are these damn deer? Gotcha. So they only want bad guys? Oh, 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 I see him. $145, 149 yards, class 4. So what do you think, MK? You up for some venison tonight? Oh, God dang it. It'll come back. I lost my breath right as I went to pull the trigger, and the entire gun just swayed up. That's alright, he'll come back. No, he'll come back. Give it 5 minutes or so. Right now he's nervous. He's running around. And then they're gonna... He's probably up there, just to the other side of that hill. And he's calming down, and then he's gonna slowly meander his way back down here. They always do that. It takes about 5 minutes or so for them to come back. Oh, the chopper comes when you're shooting rats? That's funny. Dude. I wish I would have had any of my long guns, especially the 17 HMR when I lived in New Orleans. Because the nutria out there, they're an invasive species, and they want the nutria gone. Oh, gotcha. And they put their bounties on the nutria, so you can shoot them and they'll pay you. Just tell them you're playing laser tag. But yeah, I wish I would have had one of my long guns when I lived in New Orleans, because that would have been awesome. Just go fucking nutria hunting sometime. and make some money. I think they use 22s and stuff like that, and I'm like, no. I'm going to use something that I'm going to drop them. I know 17 is smaller than a 22, but the bullet is traveling so much faster, so there's a lot more cavitation, so it's going to do more damage when it hits that smaller target. I don't blame you there, man. I was actually going looking at these places today because I'm about to move into the same town. I'm not in a city. I'm in a town. It's a lot smaller. I mean, it's only like, what, a mile or two squared. But problem for the old lady, so I'm gonna be moving out. I was actually looking at places today. I'm laying here. Don't give me a meeting call. So the bighorn sheep are going to be coming in, because this is their drink zone also. Dang it. And they're right in my wind. If they come from right over there, that's right. They'll be able to smell me. That deer should be coming back anytime now. I'm just placing that waypoint because I want to see where it's at. Okay, good. There's nothing I shot recently. I want to... If I can get over there, I'd be out of the wind. That'd be a much better place. Where the hell did I see that deer at? Oh, right here. The rock. Right there to the right. I see it. Hopefully it's not another rock. And it is. Cool. What tip did they give you? Later, MK. Nice seeing you, bud. I'm gonna get up and run over there. That way I know I'm out of the, they're out of my wind. Alright, Brandon, man, it's nice seeing you, buddy. Are you getting the game? Are you on PS4 or PC? Or PS5? The only reason I'm asking because if you're on a PS4, I know I'll be able to play with you on multiplayer maps. What system are you thinking about getting the game on? Wow, I've been on for 2.5 hours. Oh, Hunter Call the Wild also made a fishing game. It does, in my opinion, not very interesting at all, because everything is catch and release. It's like, why are you gonna? Let's see what time it is. 9:41. So that deer should be coming back here any time now. Come on, Bambi. I still have, so right there is where I seen the deer before. That would still be out of my wind. Alright, so yeah, it's still a good spot for it. So my one should be coming. That's why I say this game can get kind of boring just waiting for the animal to come back. Because I know this is where they're going to be, and this is where they're going to come. It's just wait for them to decide to go ahead and do it. Mm-hmm. Come on, little deer, 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 deer. So keep a look at the map, make sure I did not kill that deer, because if I did, there'd be a red spot like that right there. Alright, I think I'm a jet now also. It's been good, man. Thank y'all for showing up. Hope you all have a nice night and have a very good Memorial Day. Y'all take care. I will catch you next time. And everyone that did show up and watch the stream, thank you, appreciate it all. Love you all. Please like, comment, and if you're not already, please subscribe. It really helps a lot. It means the world to me. Everybody take care.